Time changes everything except something within us, which is always surprised by change. The sudden disappointment of a hope leaves a scar which the ultimate fulfillment of that hope never entirely removes. You can do anything with bayonets except sit on them. And yet to every bad there is a worse. It is difficult for a woman to define her feelings in language which is chiefly made by men to express theirs. The main object of religion is not to get a man into heaven, but to get heaven into him. My argument is that war makes rattling good history, but peace is poor reading. The sky was clear, remarkably clear, and the twinkling of all the stars seemed to be but throbs of one body, timed by a common pulse. The resolution to avoid an evil is seldom framed till the evil is so far advanced as to make avoidance impossible. Yes, quaint and curious war is. You shoot a fella down you'd treat if met where any bar is, or help to half a crown. Everybody is so talented nowadays that the only people I care to honor as deserving real distinction are those who remain in obscurity. Patience, that blending of moral courage with physical timidity. A lover without indiscretion is no lover at all. Like the British Constitution, she owes her success in practice to her inconsistencies in principle. A resolution to avoid an evil is seldom framed till the evil is so far advanced as to make avoidance impossible. If Galileo had said in verse that the world moved, the Inquisition might have let him alone. The offhand decision of some commonplace mind high in office at a critical moment influences the course of events for 100 years. Fear is the mother of foresight. If way to the better there be, it exacts a full look at the worst. There is a condition worse than blindness, and that is, seeing something that isn't there. Poetry is emotion put into measure. The emotion must come by nature, but the measure can be acquired by art. Do not do an immoral thing for moral reasons. Some folk want their luck buttered. I am the family face, flesh perishes, I live on. That man's silence is wonderful to listen to. Dialect words are those terrible marks of the beast to the truly genteel. Aspect are within us, and who seems most kingly is king. Of course poets have morals and manners of their own, and custom is no argument with them. My opinion is that a poet should express the emotion of all the ages and the thought of his own. Give the enemy not only a road for flight, but also a means of defending it. A woman would rather visit her own grave than the place where she has been young and beautiful after she is aged and ugly. No one can read with profit that which he cannot learn to read with pleasure. Cruelty is the law pervading all nature and society, and we can't get out of it if we would.